Mr. Cross, how do you use faith in your everyday life?
You know, I think we get to use our faith, especially at this place that we you get to go and I get to teach, that we're open with our faith. And, I feel like we're able to do so. And I think it allows me to use my faith in every day, whether it's praying with students or leading a Bible study or just praying myself. And I think it's become more of a norm as I went through college and then now into here of praying every day and reading my Bible. But it always wasn't a stronghold in my life. But now that I am here, I love praying and reading my Bible every day. So I try to make it a point and set time aside for God. How about you?
Um, like how God, when He sent His Son to die on the cross for us, we know that when we come down to earth, that we can use our faith by worshiping Him and thanking Him for that all He's done for us, and and why He did that is because He loves us so much.
That's good. Do you think at SES, how many people do you think call themselves Christians, and how many people actually act upon it and use the scripture in their everyday life?
I feel like most of us really do, because we all try to be as Christ-like as we can, and we all love each other just as God would to each other. I mean, sometimes we get in disagreements, but I think we always forgive each other.
That's good. So we get busy, and we oftentimes may forget. But what's a good way that you try to keep focused on what's the most important in your life?
Sometimes I try to tell myself, you don't need to be perfect all the time, and that God's here for you. And, read the Bible and know that, God is, here, and He forgives you for everything that you do. So that can help me become more, with Him, I guess.
That's good. Well, you mentioned 2 Corinthians 12:9 in the outline. My grace is sufficient to you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. What does that verse mean to you, and how should we live by that?
I put my faith in you, and my power is weak without you, but when I'm with you, my power becomes stronger.
That's good. So that's an awesome way to put it, and things like that. And I think there's a lot of verses in the scripture that just pointing that God is more than anything in this world. And oftentimes we value other things, but God is the most important thing, that should be the most important thing in our lives. But oftentimes we value money, popularity, sports rights, sports teams, anything that we might idol, we oftentimes put ahead of God. But how do you think we can be a light to others, especially in this community, and help our friends also find the Lord and make it their top priority?
By being more being positive to each other, and always going around and being kind. It just shows people that who you are, and when you're representing your religion, it tells people that maybe they should become Christian, because we're always happy and spreading joy.
That's good. And as we go on to this year, what are some goals of yours spiritually, and how can you create a way, or how can your friends help you reach those goals?
I do want to read the Bible a lot more and go to church more. I just get really busy with volleyball and my schedule and things, so I do want to become more, go to church more in small groups with a lot of my friends as well, and a lot being more positive in tough situations.
I like that. Well, that's what we're going to cap it off on, but this was a good first episode, and my name's Mr. Cross, and who am I here with once again?
Kennedy Brown.
All right, and that concludes us.